Hello, Shakopee High School students and families. I'm Ms. Lang, one of the counselors at the high school. I work in the Arts and Communication Academy. I am reviewing graduation requirements for the class of 2025 and beyond. Let's get started. Graduation requirements have a total of 56 credits for our students that are a part of the class of 2025 and beyond. I'm going to go through each section in more detail, so let's move on to the next slides. Under English, every student needs 8 credits of English in order to graduate. This means you will have an English class every single year of high school. Looking at the grid in front of you, you can see the different options between general classes and then accelerated type classes. Remember, AP courses are open to all students. CIS, which stands for College in the Schools, have specific requirements that students have to meet in order to take those classes. And if you are in an accelerated track, that means you have qualified for that track by test scores. Moving on to social studies. Social studies is 8 credits, which also means you will have a social studies course every year that you are in high school. Looking at the grid in front of you again, you can see the different options for each grade level and also the general course options and then the accelerated. Science is another area with requirements. This totals 6. So students need 3 years of science in order to graduate. You can see that it starts with physics, moves to chemistry, and then goes to biology. And then there is a general track and an accelerated track in those areas. The mathematics area, again, is 6 credits. Students need 6 credits, 3 years of math in order to graduate. This table you can see has a few more options depending on where you are at in your math sequence. The general track is geometry to algebra 2 to function, stats, and trig. Beyond that, you can kind of pick where you're at, and then see what the next course is. If you are unsure, if you are wondering maybe, should you take an accelerated course, please reach out to your current math teacher or your counselor with questions. Also, I want to point out, a 4th year of math is always a good idea, especially if you were thinking about 4-year college. Physical education is another area that we require. You need 2 credits, you need 1 intro course, and you need 1 advanced course in physical education. Again, you can see your options below in the table. Please remember we do offer other physical education courses, but if they are not a part of the table in front of you, they do not count for graduation, but they count as electives. Freshman seminar is a 1-credit course that students are required to take if you start your 9th grade year at Shakopee High School. If you are a transfer student, if for some reason you didn't earn that freshman seminar credit in 9th grade, beyond 9th grade, you will then have another elective credit to put in its place. Freshman seminar is a wonderful class that our 9th graders get, and you can see all the different things that you are going to get from taking this course. Building skills in academics, connecting with Shakopee High School, what's there, what can you do within the community of Shakopee High School. You will get help choosing your future academy and then learning about all the programs of study within each academy. Financial literacy is a 1-credit course that is required for graduation. Students will take this course in either 11th or 12th grade. Fine arts classes. There are a lot of options that count as a fine arts course. You will notice in the registration guide it will have a music note next to it. 2 credits are required in order to graduate for fine arts. There is a huge list of all of the different classes that count in the registration guide. Program of study. This is a graduation requirement, and you need 1 program from your academy in order to graduate. A program of study is a 3-course sequence. So if you look at the Arts and Communication grid on your screen, you will notice that there are introductory courses, And then there is a list of intermediate courses and then a list of advanced courses. Your goal by the time you graduate is to take one course under each of those areas, and this then gives you a program of study for graduation. Each academy has its own grid, and you can find these in the registration guide. Electives are a big piece. There are 18 credits that will end up being electives. Electives are where you get to have fun. You get to explore different areas, maybe take some classes that your siblings took, classes you've heard about that are fun, but make sure you're also choosing classes that you are interested in and that you want to find out more about. You can read about all of these different classes in the registration guide as well. If you have questions about your graduation requirements, about everything that just was talked about, I know it was a lot, please click on the link. That takes you right to our counseling department website where you can find your particular counselor and either email them, stop in, make an appointment, whatever you need. We are here to help you. Good luck with registration. Have a wonderful day.